All right, kindergartners, today you're going to need your number bond mat and a dry erase marker. And to get started, I'm going to draw some shapes. Okay, and do you know what this shape is called? Yeah, this is a square, and this is a, good job, circle. All right, so I'm going to kind of tell a little story, and then I'm going to have you draw your shapes on your mat. So Noah loves to play with magnets on his refrigerator. He has these magnets. What does Noah have on his refrigerator? So I want you to copy my magnets that I drew onto your number bond just like me, okay? All right. So now I want to fill out our number bond. So let's write our numbers into our number bond. So how many shapes do we have all together? We have 5 shapes. You're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how can we split these shapes? Now remember, we did this before with shapes. We would sort them and then we put them into our number bond. So we're going to do the same kind of thing. How can we sort these? Yeah, we can sort them by their shape. So we have 2 squares and we have 3 circles. Now I want to write this in a number sentence, okay? So let's write this together. We have 5 shapes all together, and we broke it into 2 and 3. All right, so 5 shapes all together. Where am I going to get this 2 from? Where's that 2 from? Yeah, there are 2 squares. And where is my 3 from? 3 circles. And my 5 is how many I had all together. Very good. So 5 equals 2 and 3 together. All right, make sure you write this number sentence on your board, okay? Go ahead and write it and then we'll read it again. 5 equals 2 and 3 together. All right, so go ahead and erase your numbers. Leave your picture, just erase your numbers. All right. Now Noah's friend gave him another circle magnet. So I'm going to draw another circle magnet up here. Okay. Copy all of these shapes onto your board and see if you can fill out your number bond. All right. So I see 2 squares. And how many circles did we have? 4 circles. Altogether, how many shapes do we have? Yeah, we have 6 shapes altogether. So if we wanted to write this in a number sentence, yeah, we're gonna write it in a number sentence, all right? All right. So who thinks they could? Do you think you could write this in a number sentence by yourself? If you think so, go ahead and try and we'll see. So you could have written 2 from 2 squares and 4 from 4 circles equals or is the same as 6. Or you could have wrote it like this. I'm going to write it up here. 6 shapes all together. We had 2 squares and 4 circles. These are saying the same thing, okay? And it just depends on if you have your hole in the beginning or at the end of your number sentence. But it's saying the same thing. 2 squares and 4 circles make 6, or 6 altogether was broken into 2 squares and 4 circles, okay? All right, so we're going to do another one. So I'm going to go ahead and erase. And we're going to leave it with 6, but this time we're going to change the shapes. Maybe think of some different ways that we could do this. So I'm actually going to do this. this is a new way. Go ahead and look at my picture and see if you can come up with a number bond. Fill in my number bond. Yeah, okay, let's see. So we have 3 squares and we have 3 circles. Altogether, I have 6 shapes. Let's try to write that in a number sentence, okay? We go write 3 and, so 3 squares and 3 circles makes 6 shapes altogether. All right? Or you could write it 6 shapes altogether. 3 are squares and 3 are circles. Either way is correct. It's just if you want to put your whole at the beginning or at the end of your number sentence. All right? All right, let's do another way. So we did, oh, I know. All right, ready? Here we go. Miss Sharon's gonna. All right. Go ahead and make your number fill out your number bond for this one and see if you can write your number sentence, okay? And the Miss Schneider will come back and we'll check it. All right, so we had 1 square and 5 circles. Altogether, we have 6 shapes. So we could write that 1 and, so 1 square and 5 circles makes 6 shapes. Or we could write there are 6 shapes and they broke it into 1 square and 5 circles. Okay? All right, one more and then we'll be all done. Go ahead and erase. My eraser's getting a little tired, I think. All right. All right, go ahead and see if you can make your number bond and write your number sentence and we'll check it. All right, so we have 6 circles and how many squares? 0 squares. Altogether, we have 6 shapes. So you could write 6 circles and 0 squares makes 6. You could write 0. You might have flipped these and you might have 0 and 6 makes 6, and that would have been fine. Or you might have put your 6 first. You had 6 altogether, and you had 6 circles and 0 squares. Okay? Or you might have said 6 altogether, 0 squares, and 6 circles. Those are all saying the same thing. They're telling me that altogether there are 6, and we made it out of 6 and 0. All right? So what we're going to do today for kind of to help us wrap up and make sure we understand this is I need you to get out this problem set. It's problem set 13. Go ahead and get that out, and go ahead and also get out a pencil with an eraser, okay? All right, so we're going to fill in the number bond and the number sentence. So it says there are 6 corn stalks. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 corn stalks are in the first row. 1 corn stalk is in the second. So we're going to go ahead and fill our number bond first. So we have 5 corn stalks in a row and 1 is separate. So when we write our number sentence, we're going to say 6 was made of 5 and 1. And we're going to go down here. There are 6 cars on the road. 2 are big cars and 4 are small cars. So it says blank is blank and blank. So we know how many altogether do we have? 6. So we're going to write 6 is, and we're going to, what are our parts? 2 and 4. And then we're just going to copy those numbers down here because now instead of having our words, we're going to use our symbols. So we're going to write 6 is equal to 2 and 4. All right? And then go ahead and flip it over. Now we have geckos. Now, I don't know if you can really see very well, but it says 3 geckos have black spots and 3 geckos have no spots. There are 6 geckos. So 3 have black spots and 3 have no spots. How many geckos do we have altogether? Yeah, we have 6 geckos. Or we could flip that and say 6 geckos. Ms. Schneider, 6 geckos is the same as 3 spotted and 3 with no spots. All right. Now this is going to get a little bit tricky. We're going to draw a picture to go with our story. So it says there are 6 monkeys. Now Ms. Schneider's not very good at monkeys, so I'm just going to draw like this. 6 monkeys. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 4 monkeys are swinging in a tree and 2 are taking a nap. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just put some Z's with some closed eyes by these monkeys so I know 2 are napping. And then I'm going to make 2 of them awake. And they're going to be like, hoo, hoo, ha, ha. All right. So we have this tells me that first they want to know how many altogether. So how many monkeys do we have? 6 monkeys altogether. We have 4 monkeys that are awake and 2 monkeys that are asleep. Ooh, now they changed it. Now they want to know our parts first because we have our and. So we had 4 monkeys awake and 2 monkeys asleep. Altogether, there's that symbol. Altogether, we have 6 monkeys. And then down here, you can create your own story and then maybe tell your parent or whoever is helping you with homework and see if you can write a number sentence to go with it and a picture. All right, kindergartners, we'll see you later.